Here, he, like Iverson, started and played in all 70 games.
Having a career year for Snow in terms of scoring as well as shooting the ball. And Allen Iverson, he owns this town, he owns this team, and he and Larry Brown, I think, have been so good for each other. The amount of respect between the two of them, and they get the best out of each other.
Well,
this is the first year that they didn't.
Well, they would like a little stability. I mean, here's a club that went to the finals, 2 years ago, but last year they were knocked out in the first round by Boston, only winning 43 games after winning 56 the year before. You saw Murphy back helping out Arenas.
Iverson dropping to Tyrone Hill, got Zampier in the air, finished, and the foul.
That's the continuation there, and we're talking about offensively, but also defensively. Breaking down Gilbert Arenas, then Murphy helps out. He leaves Tyrone Hill. Now Zampier was in good position. That's stolen.
Mike Callahan will award the ball to the Warriors.
Well, despite a couple turnovers, the Warriors hanging here and can take the lead.
Play pushing ahead to Murphy, but Iverson's quicker.
Well, let's watch this. And Iverson will come up the middle of your screen there and just get to that ball before anybody does in a blue jersey.
Well, you have said he's quick and fast, and they're two distinct things.
Yes, he possesses both. You can be quick, but not very fast. He's got both of them, and he loves to play the passing lane.
He also can elevate. Iverson with a steal. Iverson on the push.
Iverson to the basket.
To Van Horn, and to lay it in. The length of Van Horn at 6'10".
He is really benefiting playing here with Iverson. And of course, he played with Jason Kidd, but he's having a better year here.
The gimmick trap by Philly broken. And Iverson to steal. Just a telegraph.
Well, and
he missed the layup.
You don't think he's going to get there. Eric Zampier got him wide open.
So again, setting up Iverson. Arenas closed out nicely. Hit the jumper and got the fingernail foul from Hugh Hollins.
I think it might be inside somewhere. Let's see if somebody else picked up the foul.
It's on Arenas.
I don't know who he pushed.
He supposedly pushed Iverson.
Well, Arenas is there. Well, you just laid a hand ever so gently on the right hip of Iverson. Got him on the pants. 31. 4 or 5 from three-point range.
Oh, Iverson, how did he make that? Unbelievable move and better finish than the Warriors, up 10.
Small, he's very quick. I think he's the quickest guard in the NBA, right along with Gilbert Arenas, but just staying in front of him is impossible. It's really hard because he could do so many things. He could shoot, he could drive, he could step back. There's so many things he could do, so you got to chase him around.
First. And the Warriors put Philly on their heels. 9-point advantage at the end of one.
See your man, and the way you see your man is you feel him as he goes through.
Gilbert blocked by Iverson.
Now Gilbert going one-on-one with Iverson, but you see Iverson's on his left, so he's playing ball side, and he's coming to the shooting hand, and that quickness, Gilbert thought he was going to get that off. He even faded away on it. But Iverson got there quickly. That's why I always like to trail a jump shooter on the ball side, on his shooting hand side. See how you can get to it?
Jamison wisely tapped it ahead. 2-on-1, and Boykins from 10. That's confidence right there. The Warriors push it back up to 11 after Philly had it down to 6. Iverson down the gut. Kenny. That was Buckner on the baseline.
Well, that's what you call it.
Buckner can't finish. Foil the outlet to Boykins. Warriors 3-on-2. Foul line jumper, and Earl rims it in.
He didn't play very well and didn't even play at all in the second half against Boston.
And go. Foil gobbles up the rebound. Boykins 20-footer. Yes, sir.
He's hot. He's feeling it. They're going to find him.
Earl 3 of 3, 6 points off the bench. This time Thomas can't get it over Foyle. O'Donnell just tried to bat it out to midcourt. Iverson down the lane. Van Horn sets his feet for a 3.
He's really the only guy that's hurt them.
Boykins picking up the dribble. A little runner, and he got it off glass.
He jumps over the inline and over the towel boys down there. By the way, plenty of time.
Throw ahead of McKee. Wanted the foul, didn't get it.
Why shoot it?
Iverson.
Don't foul. Don't foul. Don't foul.
And Richardson fouled Iverson.
Yeah, Bobby just threw it up there. Warriors had a 3-on-1.
If you're the Warriors, The officials at all.
No,
the whole rest of the game.
Nope.
Brown's had a technical. Coleman's had a technical.
Bob, they had a chance though to get it to 27 to 23, and Philly goes in, regroups. 27. There's really not much hope. Break offense in the early offense ignited the Warriors' attack. Everybody hitting everything. Iverson stepping to the passing lane, but uncharacteristically missed the layup, and the Warriors come right back and score. Well, he does slither in there because Iverson.
One of the Sixers, 25-20.
Arenas in good position there.
Coleman, a deep two.
He wanted to the 4 in the first half. I say only got 4 field goal attempts.
Iverson, good delivery to Coleman. So Philadelphia, the Warriors the ball. Iverson for the baseline.
This is very precarious for Eric Musselman. On the backboard, but it was on its downward flight. It reached its peak.
And now the steal. Iverson headed the other way, dropping it off, and here comes Philadelphia.
I'm telling you, I'm going to go back to this, Bob, but how big it was with 6 seconds to go when the Warriors could have been up by 27 instead of 23 at the half.
And another steal. They led by 25 near the end of the half. Van Horn misfiring.
Live, but I can't argue too much.
And then Iverson is fouled on the drive, flipped it in, and the free throw.
You want to know how quick his mind is? He heard the whistle. He was going to pass this ball. He heard the whistle, and his ability to hang in the air and get up those little hanging shots.
Iverson again in traffic, flipping it up and in. Iverson just trying to take control of the ball game. He has got 19 right now. And Iverson just a telegraph. 13-point lead. Phillies trim 10 off in 10 minutes.
Out to three-point range on Coleman and still recover.
Kenny Thomas knocked it away from Boykins. Earl went in the backcourt and retrieved it, taking it in, dropping to Dampier, lay it in and draw the foul.
Well, as precarious.
Iverson on the baseline, step back jumper, 8-point game. Iverson's got 25, still loose, and Boykins comes up with it. A 2-on-1 back the other way. Earl will take it in and hoist it over Coleman.
What a great finish that was, and what a big play when they needed it.
Gilbert's thought about it. Boykins, 20-footer is in. Where would they be without Boykins? 19 in the game. Just to throw him a lifeline here, and Boykins provides the lifeline.
Gilbert Arenas is deferring to Earl Boykins right now. Baskets that he's had.
Boykins has 21, 8 in the fourth. Iverson to the rim to lay it up and in.
No help.
To Richardson. Shot clock at 9.
Don't like it. I don't like
trying
it.
to get the charge, didn't get it. Boykins comes up with it, turns, fires, and in!
Do you know how big the pickup of the ball was? I mean, they were dead in the water. He's everywhere. He's having one of those kinds of nights. The high 20 points in the fourth quarter against Minnesota. He's doing the same thing.
Iverson to Kenny Thomas, and the Sixers right. The 2 full timeouts. 20-footer is short. Rebound Iverson. He's off to the races. Shovel ahead to McKee. On the baseline on Foyle. Rimming it in.
There you get a...
Left, it's a 2-point game. They rise at the First Union Center. Arenas, 3. Yeah!
How about a timely shot for your second hoop of the game?
Jamison and Foyle. Iverson has been the scorer and the creator, obviously, for Philly. Kicking it out to Van Horn, trying to answer. He does. A 3 of his own.
Plenty of time.
12-second differential. 22 in the game. Now 7 to shoot. Arenas, flying runner, off the glass and in. Timeout, Philly. 17.7 left. Win it. They nearly blow a 25-point lead, but instead it's one of the sweetest road wins of the year.
You were able to make Allen Iverson a volume shooter tonight. How tough is it to stay with him? And tell me about his strengths and what you try to do.
It's very tough to stay in front of him. You know, fortunately enough, I'm quicker than most of the guys in the NBA, and I'm able to at least keep him out the paint sometimes. But, you know, the thing is, You really can't guard that guy. Either he's going to make shots or miss shots. You just have to make him work for every shot.
Well, Earl, congratulations on a big win tonight. A great individual effort on your part. 2 in a row after beating Boston, and now you go on to New Jersey tomorrow night. Robert,